Left and right. You understand? So please and please, I don't want this whole Adura saga, blah blah blah, where he's not going to divide us. Yomi cannot divide us. What Yomi told us was he's giving us CC. What Yomi told us that he's giving us CCTV. Anything aside CCTV, Yomi, me, I cannot accept. Because the video, video 35 minutes. Me, I still want that CCTV. Because a whole lot that CCTV saga cost between the justice team, okay, at all. So patiently we are waiting for him. Whether a petition is not petition is none of our headache. And if Yomi is doing his thing, he has said it, he wants justice. So he's doing his own this thing, and he said he doesn't need anybody. So everybody that is preaching Yomi about probably should go to his platform and patronize him there. You understand? He's doing his thing. I must not join him. If what we want is justice, to only don't get justice, so be it. But I can't start stage that no, it will not happen, and it cannot happen. So I don't understand. And Bukky just never watered anybody down. And for the fact that people don't talk about it, maybe people don't just see anything that they should talk about. You can't force people to talk about what they see that this to them is irrelevant or it's just another distraction. What we sent for Yomi to do is get us that CCTV. Tabari CCTV must show anybody record anything only video only recording. Oh, my show now. I be Mr. Vengeance. Won't the CCTV show the person that was recording?
Of course, CCTV carries everything.
So CCTV will solve all this problem. So you should face the CCTV. The police have arrested who they are arresting, and thank God he's always saying he has given police evidence. Yeah, so we believe police will do the needful. Let him go back and face that CCTV. To the CCTV, in Nigeria. So go back and get it. We are waiting on that CCTV. Until then, we are not patronizing Yomi. And I say it on behalf of my own platform, and I know some other people, some Justice from Uba's platform. We will never patronize Yomi. 100%. This is 100%. This is not a game of saying, no. We will not do that. And thank God that Ishtok confirmed that. I believe when Ishtok speaks, he speaks for all of us. When Venja speaks, he speaks for all of us. When Bukky Jesus speaks, he speaks for all of us. When Kofi speaks, he speaks for all of us. We are with one voice. We will not be divided. So Yomi issue will not come between us. If there is an arrest today, Sansito have been briefed, and I believe if there is anything they want to do about it, they will take it up and they will do it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We remain one family, indivisible. We are only seeking one thing, that's justice. And that is what binds us together. Anything apart from that is not our concern at this stage. So God bless you once again, General Yok Daddy. I think the next person to speak is Gladiator Bosumbola. But just a minute. General Stock, are you there, please?
Yes, boss.
General Stock, please, can you
Hello. And if you have followed this story from the beginning, when Yomi got involved, he made mention of it in either on his platform or somebody's platform, I don't know, that he saw the footage, and that was what rallied everybody around him. If you can ask people, they will tell you. He said he saw the footage, and that footage is so graphic, and that what he saw, if we can see, we know that this is a real criminal case. He made mention of it. Okay? Now, for him to come today again to tell us that somebody said there is a server to Adura's no, not Adura, to Mohbad's house CCTV. Personally, with my little knowledge, I can say that's it live from the pitch of I've analyzed this thing for you. I told you I told you, I said, look, it's like our phone. You have memory on your Gmail. You have memory on the phone. You know, some phone, they have memory. Some more, you can even insert memory inside the phone. Then you have a backup by the company that you subscribe to have. Those are the 4 ways you can get information from your phone. The same way with CCTV. Okay, and I told you there's a general server that serves the whole community. That is one that can have a central server. And that one can only take care of the perimeter, not the one that you install in your house. I told you. So if somebody just come here now and just whip our people's sentiment, especially those who cannot sit down and analyze information that is being passed across, then you get carried away. Okay? So if you now come here today again to repeat the same thing, and that is the only thing I want to fault today, that you met a woman who said, oh, there is a server to Mubada. No, there is no server that can be outside. Any server within that premises must be either with Wumi or on their iCloud or in their memory, which they might have removed, or in their Gmail or whatever account they use to set up the server. So there is no way external person can have access to those information. That is a private CCTV, especially the one is within the house. If you are now talking about the one outside, which is the community CCTV, that's the one that you can now say, okay, there is a server for the community. Then we can see the perimeter. We can see, okay, those who came into the estate and those who came out of the house, how they took him out of the house. We can see that one. Not that there is a camera that there is a CCTV that covers the way the poor guy was killed. And that's why I said when people come to give information.
But one thing that you are mixing now that you are still not sure of is Wumi is not giving any information about those cameras. Wumi is in every leading and creating rooms, okay, for all of these different.
I agree.
So I mean, Wumi is trying so hard to get away with this crime. Yeah, she's doing so hard to get away with this crime because Wumi would have been the person to help us understand the nature of camera, whether it's one managed by a particular company or it's an individual installed, camera. So, and which we can know, the nature of it. Okay, but they're not helping. But now, let's say what they have at home was subscribed CCTV camera. So in that case, such information can be retrieved. There are third parties software which can be used to retrieve such information, even if up to 5 days.
There is. Yeah, that means you have to know the name of the camera and the company, the manufacturer, and maybe where they subscribe to. Because you can buy
at the point of subpoena or investigation, it will be presented. If not presented, it will be considered tampering with evidence.
I agree totally with you.
It will be tampering with evidence.
Yeah, I'm talking based on what...
So, we don't know whether it's personal CCTV camera or it's a subscribed one, but notwithstanding, at least the fact that we can still get some evidences from the one in that community, in that estate, either entrance, not even in Wumi's house, okay? Entrance, when the nurse came in there, and some people, entrance, entry and exit, all those stuff. So we can have this information
to that.
It will give us lead.
It should have limit. It should have limit.
Okay, let's say for example we're able to find out that the nurse came to that place on Monday.
Exactly.
So that's a big problem.
Yes, the community server can give information when they go to the center, when they go to the central server, whatever where the information is being stored by the community. They can get all those information. And I don't know why the police have not gone there. And that's what gives room for all this nonsense that is going on back and forth. Okay? Now, let me go back to what...
No, but Yomi will continue to do what he's doing. You know what he's doing?
I'm not saying he should not do.
What he's doing. Yeah, what he's doing, there's some positivity in it. And it's even far good. It's the kind of strategy that at the end of the day we create room for so many things, so many different things.
Yes, I'm not even faulting the fact that he's doing whatever he wishes to do. But you see, when you want to do something, no, you have been on this case, and I've never had anybody faulting you that you collected money or you planned with some people and money was involved, and because
people do gift me and support my show. I do not create different means to get money from
you. Forget about the gift they are giving you. I'm talking about when people contribute money for a particular cause. Let's go back to what happened a few days ago. I was on the platform when he was contracted. That's the way I will put it. to go to that place. And what this is my own personal opinion. If you have an agreement with somebody on a particular thing, I'm not condemning him, and I'm not saying whatever. And if there is any change in either the narration, execution, or whatever observation you made, you're supposed to have gone back to those people and give them the feedback because they've responded you. It's like this issue of the GoFundMe, that people are asking for accountability, and somebody will not come and tell you that you don't have the right to ask for the money that was given to you. That is absolutely wrong.
The difference between Yomi case and just wait. Let me just say one difference. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Let's wait. The difference between Yomi case and the legal team case is this. Okay, we have contributed to the legal team. Okay, we instructed them to do what we wanted. Okay, and that was the goal, right? So if they were able to do even more than we expected, as long as they did it right, I mean, we're not going to ask about nothing. Imagine right now that we were looking at one particular direction, but the legal team look at a different direction, and they got a result. Okay, that is plausible. That is who applaud it. What this guy simply did, this guy looked at a different direction, and they're not happy with that. They just want him to do something in. What if those who are advising him to go do it that way were not qualified enough? He's qualified now. He sees some horrors from who's there.
Yeah, he knows they are not qualified enough when he gets involved with them. You see, you don't do things like that. Okay? He knows he's dealing with those who are not qualified to have the information or the mental capacity to process any information, but he's still dealing with them. So you are accountable for your actions. You don't blame.
I will advise that when people are working with him, they have to be certain what is the nature of what they want, because there is uncertainty here. Everybody who is dealing with this man has a lot of uncertainty. They don't even know what they want. They don't know how to do it. If there's one thing, you approach a professional. If you approach a professional, tell them I want to get something done. Okay, and they do it even better than how you thought, right? Or as long as they did it, you're not going to quarrel them. That was the thing. But if let's say you are a professional and you know exactly what you want, that is when you can insist that you want it exactly this way, and no other way. So people should also mind the way they deal with him, or the kind of deal that they have.
And it should mind the way you deal with people too, because it's two sides. If you want to do a private investigation by yourself, for yourself, and take all the glory, you can do it. He has the capacity. He has the leverage. He has his own platform. He can do it, and nobody is going to query him. But when you start getting involved with people, and that is the reason why most of you are breaking up on this justice for Mohbad. You started together, and by the time everybody started bringing out his opinion, and I don't agree with your opinion, or somebody want to be in the forefront of what they don't even know. They don't even have the brain and the capacity to handle it. They want to be in the forefront. They want to do this, what is not even relevant. You see, and that is when you start attacking people, personality on this issue. I find it very ridiculous. It has got nothing to do with justice for Mohbad.
Papariano, if you
can you hear me now?
And if you Papariano, get yourself like, you're a trustworthy person. Don't give people money in a way that they are going to question you. You are playing. This is if you give me, let's say like if you give me 100 naira, this is how I'm going to like do the 100. I'm not saying they should hold him. I'm not saying they should like hold his soul or hold his spirit. You understand? But if you hold yourself in a higher thing, let's say like that. Let me put it like this: that I'm just using as an example. It's a small money. It's a token money. You are given 10,000 naira to do some certain thing. You understand? You are very rich at that moment. You understand? They want you, our Karima and everybody wants you to be their high at that police station. They want you to be their hair at that police station. They want you to be like, you understand that? It be not your arrest, boy. And it wasn't even they wanted to send him. They did not want to send him. It was Arifa they wanted to send. This is what I'm just saying. He said he had CCTV. He had the CCTV stuff and everything. Everybody was expecting that CCTV stuff to come out, or they just hear that police asked them.
Yet, it will make more sense for Yomi to go there, not Arifa, not any other person. Because the evidence is, Yomi will still be invited because Yomi was the one who chatted with this guy, right? They still need to show that indeed this person chatted with an existing profile, which is not just a camouflage. And so Yomi, for them to even prosecute this guy, Yomi is going to be an evidence. It's going to be an evidence persons that this guy chatted with. So Yomi still need to, Yomi needs to be there.
I just want us to look at it from like two different points of view, and for us not to be biased. You understand? I want us to like be in the middle, be the thin line in the middle. Look it from Yomi's point of view, and you can look it from them. Don't let me even put Karima from Mommy Lighthouse point of view. Don't let me put Karima, because our own temper is something else. It's something that we are not supposed to even put Martin. Let me just put it like from Mommy Lighthouse. Mr. Yomi, if you bawa shake kiniko, if you bawa shake kiniko, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní kiniko kó ba lè easy fún yín láti ṣe. Mommy Lighthouse, ẹ má bínú mi nílé ṣe bẹ ṣe ní kí n ṣe yẹn mọ́ o. Is it too much? It's not too much now.
Papa,
it's not too much now.
Instantly, you may not know. Instantly, you may not know how to go about it. It is when you actually make your plans, when you start it. Instantly, you may not know how to go about it. Instantly,
Papariano, it is not even the way she's explaining it. Yomi is still on the run of this issue. There are some information you can't relate. The way people are looking for it. This issue, at the beginning of it, I was there. I was on Karimo's live when the whole issue started, and to the time Yomi came to your platform. If I'm in Yomi's shoe, I will do the same thing. I can only fault Yomi for one thing. He always lack to give information when it is necessary. Yomi done nothing wrong in this whole issue. But there are some things you can relate. It's only if you are doubting who you are working with. The way Yomi undo it, he do it in a way that is doubting the people he's doing it with. That is why he's keeping some information with him. If not, there's nothing wrong for him to call Mommy Lighton. There is another development on this issue, but I will relate it to you when it is necessary. If he should have done that, I don't think the issue will go to this extent.
I have a question, guys. And
please let me land. Please let me land first. Let me land. So if that is what he did, I think it will be more easier for them to handle than the way they're handling it now. I think you understand. But there's nothing wrong in what Yomi did. If I want to go to such a place, I will consult my own lawyer as well. And I will go to some other police officer who can give me more light about going to such an issue. Because this is a global issue, and it is an homicide issue involved in it as well. What of if they wanted to set Yomi up with that shot, just for him to come down to that Obongo and to get him hold? So he needs to consult some other people before doing it. The only thing I can fault him for is just that he did not relate it. It's like he's doubting those people.
Thank you very much.
Papariano, this question is for...
That's the end.
That's the only thing I can say about this whole issue.
And it's a way forward. This is not even about what has happened in the past. Now, I thought of something yesterday. And if probably it's possible, let us brainstorm on it. Can we petition Baba Mohbad based on the time Blessing called him? 2 days before, 2 days after Mohbad died. If you can do forensic on his phone, I believe we will get some detailed information regarding what actually happened to Mohbad. Because as it is right now, I believe Baba knows one or two things that is not letting out to the public that will give us this justice, or that will give him the justice that he's looking for. Now,
you want to send Baba go jail?
No, be say jail. I said, well, like I said,
J Clock is asking a question.
It's a question. I don't say anybody go jail. I just ask. See,
na question ask. You want to send Baba go jail?
I know they send Baba go jail. No, well, I think I get where you're coming from now. In that case, that means Baba is not looking for justice then, because could it be he's hiding something? If he's transparent, and
you know what? Let me say how they solve that, right? They will just come Baba to one corner. They will say, Baba, oya jewo fun wa. Baba will tell them, I know what kill my son. Now this particular people they deal. Me, I just take advantage of this guy. Just collect more money, beat my church. Okay, no, they will come back to your petition. Okay, we have resolved it. There's nothing there. Don't worry. It's under investigation. Don't worry, we'll call you back.
the reason why I said this,
government are the real people sitting on just Mohbad. No matter the petition, if government wanted a way out, okay, government would have done all those things. They know how those things you're talking about. The only thing that you can do right now is to do personal investigation and get evidence that government cannot dispute, undisputable evidence that government will open their eye like this.
But you know, they're not part of doing this, because
if you are trying to get police to go and investigate, they won't do anything. It's somebody that is captivating them.
Wait, not police. If you Amen, put me through. If you petition someone, right, and you want to do a private investigation on that person, like get phone forensic, how can we go about it? Baba Mohbad, Ya Mohbad, blessing.
Police to investigate them now.
Talk to the police, and if they are not doing it, you can file a matter against the police.
How would you know police didn't do it? How would you know police didn't do it?
You will follow it up now, Papa. No.
You follow it up.
Okay, just sure, man. Alone.
No, I'll try now. I'll try.
Because if Wumi is not talking, if anybody is not talking, and Baba is looking for justice, and Baba is looking for justice, and as it is, Baba don't lie some lie. You say they are not really a big lie, but it's a cover up, but it's now in the open. Possibility that many of those lies did there for darkness, we never know. But if we do Baba phone forensic to find out what one you get, hopefully we can get answer to this timing of.
Where was that coming from?
I don't know.
Amen. Thank you, my friend.
Amen.
I can hear you.
You can go ahead.
Yeah. With respect this whole thing, we just have to, first of all, at least have people that can come out and we use as a background. For example, like this issue now involving Yomi, the CCTV and all of that, the petition Yomi filed. If Yomi has, can confirm to us if he has a copy of the petition, or if he just watched it from the neighbor, a copy of the CCTV footage, or if he just watched it, from the neighbor he's talking about, that will help us to, be able to get something out of this. If he has a copy of it, can.
If you go on CCTV, it's not yet done, right? Let's the CCTV issue.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not giving us the info 100% about
that is the problem, because
it's still on the process.
I asked him, I said, look, do we have
do you see
a copy of CCTV, or you just watched? Because we the evidence we are looking at here, if we are going to rely on what he said what he saw on that CCTV is weighty. And I think he posted a video on his platform, and he said the CCTV footage will disclose what happened. And he was calling on the authorities. So if he has a copy of it, what I was saying is we can, on that ground, file for that particular CCTV footage to be, explored either by the police or any other authority. And if they are refusing, we can approach the court, get an order to mandate.
If Baba is not hindering justice on his own son's death, should we be forcing him, petitioning him before we get relevant information that will help him just from Mohbad? Are this family not useless? Nobody is willing to help. Wumi is not helping. Adua is not helping. Bless is not helping. Baba himself is not helping. Are this family not so finished?
That is why.
What is this?
That one is the public can petition them.
Wumi head not correct. Adua head not correct. Bless you not correct. Baba want to not correct. Tell me what kind of family is this?
Samuiwa head not correct. Baba head.
Samuiwa head said not correct.
It is because they are dysfunctional.
Even the mother head not correct. Everybody head not correct. They are people from their brain. Everybody related to this case.
For me, I really think Papariano, if you know how to reach out.
It's not only Wumi's side that is doing this case. It's not only Wumi's side that is.
It's general, and this thing is not some. It's the reason why we are here. So I think for you to be here,
the masses are even fighting more than a family member.
These guys are not doing the right thing.
now? Yeti and Amen.
Let me say something. What I notice about this whole issue is it is only the public that concerns about this case.
Yes,
not
it's
the
as
family.
simple as that. Now
Yeti and Amen. You see the
they are only after what they want to gain. It is only the public that are running up and down to know what is the real cause of the death.
If they really wanted for you to
Yeti and Amen.
Family.
Yeti and Amen. For more than 7 months, we've dragged Wumi, right? But what we are even looking at now is that if Yomi is talking about evidence, the two factions, Baba Mohbad team, Wumi's team, are now against Yomi. On what reason?
God Almighty.
On what reason are you guys against
God
Yomi?
Almighty.
Why are you against Yomi? These two teams allow Yomi to do what he is doing right.
Let's do it in this way. Even let's agree that Yomi is wrong. Are they not the one that are supposed to give him a backup?
I'm telling you,
they can take something out of the wrong thing he's doing.
Let me put Mr. John, let me put something to you. At a point in time I was thinking, Wumi's team are playing dirty. You understand? We need someone to play dirty. The masses are playing nice, they are playing by the government and everybody. You understand? Okay, Yomi came in. He has his own flaws, but he came in. You understand? Ready to play not too dirty, but not too nice. And you people are working against him. For what? For what?
Yeti, do you know the reason why we are talking today is because of this chat that Yomi has with Adura or the impersonator?
I swear.
Do you know it's the glitch of evidence we are all leveraged on this moment?
Well, it's the only thing we are holding on to.
I'm telling you.
Yeti.
I was watching Baba's live. Baba was talking. I was watching Baba's live, and I was like, I wanted to like enter his camera.
What he has done.
Yeah.
Yeti, Yomi has done a lot, but with respect to what he has done, if Yomi is not willing to, complete what he has started, it's all going to be effort in futility. Like, with respect to this CCTV.
Amen. Someone just petition Adura. Amen. This is what Baba Mohbad wouldn't have done.
Yes,
Amen. Yomi just petition Adura. This is what Baba Mohbad wouldn't have done.
Yes.
Do you understand me? That is a push. That is a vital push to this case. Petition someone who was in the house.
Yomi wrote to CID. Had it been Yomi limited himself to going to that Ogombo and only submitting the petition in that place, I think every well-thinking person on this justice for Mohbad will look at it that Yomi is not really looking for justice. Because it would have been as if he's helping them to push the issue of impersonation and all of that, and to help some persons get validation online as to what they have said. But by going to the CID, I didn't know he went to CID. When I was asking him yesterday, and I was directing a question to him that I wanted to know whether what he is doing is just with respect to impersonation. I know impersonation is an offense, but these guys can settle for impersonation if they see that what you are doing with respect to this phone will actually unravel what happened to Mohbad. So I was trying to charge him to take the angle of doing what will bring justice for Mohbad. Whatever is coming in by the side, people having issues, trying to drag him in, he should just remove himself from it. So taking that petition there is one thing. Now we need to follow up, because if that phone has 3 seconds video, it will be able to give lead to the remaining. If the police are not going to safeguard
Karima has even affirmed that was Mohbad's house. Karima has affirmed to Yomi that is Mohbad's house in that video.
He even said.
What we should be following now is give a backup to what Yomi has done with respect to this phone. The petition he has written is to have a follow-up. First of all, see how we can get every person mentioned. Like you just said, Karima did mention that is Mohbad's house. She will come in. If she is not willing to come in, she will be mandated to go in and write a statement. It is not by choice. And then we look at how we can safeguard that phone for forensic before they destroy it or do something with it. So I was asking, where is the phone in question? Is it even in police custody? Let's follow the legal process to make sure that the police take action to secure the phone. And if they don't want to do that, we can approach the court to mandate that to happen. And then obviously we do, when we do something like this, we can put it out there for the world to know that it is the police that compromise this whole thing for Mohbad? Because why will you not even first of all safeguard the phone that you know is a very important evidence? So if Yomi is willing to go forward, I think we need to give him the support we can give him legally at this point.
Everybody's fighting him now. Everybody's against him now.
In the first place, that is exactly what we need to do. But with the back and forth against him now, we leave the right thing and go after what is not even true. Looking for where he's supposed to go at a particular time, who is supposed to relate information to at a given time. What they need to do now is to know, confirm if truly the phone is secured with the police and they take the necessary step on it or not. And I don't know where this legal team are working from. Now,
is it true Adura want to sue Yomi? On what?
If you want to sue him, let him go ahead and sue him. If you have any
that one is story.
a free word.
He should sue him now.
He should sue him. There's nothing wrong in doing that.
Both of them will go to court.
That would be interesting.
Yes.
Papariano. Please,
So it's turn against Adura.
Yes, it is even good to do that.
Adura not Mohbad's younger brother.
Same mother, same father.
Only both together on the family.
So now I'm even talking about the legal team now.
Give the legal team wanted to really help.
This is the time. Legal team needs to.
Has already taken the first step.
Honestly, Yomi has opened the floor for them now to work. If they cannot step on this now, there is nothing less for them to do. If they cannot do something, we sleep on this.
What about the phone? What about this? What about that? That's the function of the lawyer.
This is the time they're supposed to come up and ask a question.
I have a question for you.
Just simple.
Are you listening? Are you listening?
He's listening.
The paternity test that everyone have been shouting, do the DNA, do the DNA. When the result comes out, what is the effect on resolving who killed, what killed Mohbad?
You know, so there was an argument in the car as narrated by Spending and Prime Boy that there was a place where Mohbad challenged Wumi about the paternity of that child, and thereafter Mohbad's life, the remaining of Mohbad's life, or whatever that we know about Mohbad, was a mystery. Okay, so going the route of the paternity, we only create a lead in the investigation, and what we need in every investigation is a lead.
Let me ask this question again. The supposed argument in the car, was it mentioned? Is there, just the way we talk about the CCTV